Good morning everyone, a very warm welcome to my channel. I hope you are all really well. Today is Monday, happy Monday. I am on the mend, let's say. I cannot tell you how unwell I've been. By the way, the washing machine is on in the background, so we're working against like the clunking noises of that. But yeah, my goodness, honestly, what day are we on now? Probably about day 9. Of whatever illness I have had has been absolutely awful. I haven't been this ill for the longest time, and it just happened to fall last week when I had extra shifts at work. So I got through it. I did it. Let's just say I did it. I got to 11 o'clock last night when I finished my evening shift, and I basically did a happy dance in the hallway, and I was like, I've done it. Tomorrow, as in today, I have the whole day off, the whole evening off, and I just want to get a bit of rest time in. To be fair, the boys have been really good over the weekend, and I have had a little bit of rest time during the day, but I did work Saturday night and I worked last night, so it has been a little bit hectic. And yeah, I've just been so poorly. I did, however, rejoin Slimming World last week. Thank you all so much for your lovely comments. I've read them all, but I just haven't had the chance to reply to all of them yet. I will be going through them very soon to reply. I always reply to my comments, but yeah, I had so many people say, just do it, just go for it. And you know what, I think I probably sometimes need to reevaluate my interpretation of me time, because to be honest, the thing that had stopped me going to Slimming World was because I was so busy and I didn't have any time to just veg out, basically. And really, having the time to veg out is probably going to draw me into the kitchen cupboard. So being at Slimming World amongst people that I really love being around, my lovely consultant, it just makes sense. So I've rejoined and we're back on it. I do need to accept that this is a slow journey. Like, my weight is not going to come off quick. It just won't, because I'm battling what I think I'm battling against tamoxifen side effects. I think that is what is making the weight loss a lot harder. Ladies of my age group will understand it gets harder. I'm 42 and yeah, it does get harder. So, but I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to persevere. And my goal at the moment is our trip, which I've said before, I can't talk about this trip yet. It's so frustrating. I really want to just talk about it and plan and put things up and plan outfits and stuff, but I can't mention it until my children know about it. Next week, I have my mammogram, and I should get the results of that within sort of 2 to 3 weeks. So hopefully in about a month's time, I can start talking about our trip. But yeah, anyway, we've got that around Easter time, and I'm really focused on that because I honestly, how much this trip means to me, I really, really, really can't go on this trip as the size I am now. I have to get really another, I want to say another 3 stone off, but that's not going to happen, is it? Between now and Easter. We're in November already. We're actually nearly in December. My mind is blown. Anyway, let's not worry about that today. I need to keep an eye on the time because I'm on this queue for football tickets, honestly, Monday mornings. So basically, anytime between 9:30 and 10 in the morning, you have to go and get in the waiting room to get onto the ticket site. And then when it hits 10 o'clock, it's now 9:48, you'll get given a random queue number. And if I'm anything over 1,000, I'm really going to struggle to get tickets. And it means I've basically got a whole morning ahead of just refresh. And it's exhausting. I probably will be. I'm normally about 3,000 to 4,000 in the queue. Today, it's Newcastle going on sale today. And so I'm probably about 1 million in the queue. But anyway, so I need to get all washing machines, sorry. It's just has to be done, and I don't have a utility room. So anyway, I want to grab a coffee. I've just picked up the shopping, just film that and put that away. Treated myself to some Tassimo pods. Haven't had any for a little while. And I just really fancied some. They're a splurge, they're £5, but you get 12 pods. And if I go to Costa, I'm spending nearly £5 on one drink. I just need to make them last. So I'm going to have them on days when I'm not at work. To be honest, over the weekend I have been enjoying, possibly because I've lost my taste though, I have been enjoying just instant black coffee, but I have lost my taste. I haven't got any taste. I've not had any for a few days, so it's been a bit miserable. I haven't been able to taste anything I've been eating or drinking, and Yes, I know, I think I might agree with you, it might be COVID, but I did do a test last Monday and it was negative. It was nothing, not even a hint of a line on the test. So I didn't have any more tests. I haven't tested as the week's gone on. So whether I tested too early or whether it isn't COVID, but I feel like it could have been COVID. So yeah, because I can't taste anything. I think I can smell things here and there though. I can't smell properly, but here and there I have got a whiff. Like last night I had a cherry hot chocolate. I really don't like this, so I'm drinking it up while I can't taste anything, but I could smell it a little bit. So yeah, maybe it isn't COVID, but anyway, I'm gonna have one of these Tassimo pods and then I'm gonna sit down and get ready for the marathon. I do feel like I've run a marathon when the football tickets is over. I'll either not get tickets. We're playing Man United this weekend. I haven't got tickets for that. I mean, it's on the telly at last. One of our games is being broadcast on the telly, but I really want to go to the game. So I'm holding out hope still that I might pick up some last minute tickets, but yeah, the chances of me getting these Newcastle tickets are pretty slim. So yeah, I'm gonna go and make myself a black coffee, get on the sofa, get ready for ticket line craziness, and I'll catch up with you when I'm making something to eat. Okay, I've got my coffee. My little girl over there is making a lot of noise. Let's see what number I get given. What do you reckon? Let's put some bets on now. Put in the comments now what number you think I'm going to be. I reckon like at least 3,000. Oh, my light's gone off. Come back on, light. Dun, dun, dun. What number is it going to be? Oh, 2,035. Well, it's lower in the queue than I expected to be, but it definitely means I'm not going to get tickets very easily. So yeah, estimated time 27 minutes. Lovely. Well, that gives me time to drink my coffee at least. Oh, honestly, I'm worn out. I always feel like this after the battle for tickets. It is now, it's 10 to 11 and I've done all right. I've got 2 tickets and it's only taken me 45 minutes. So, I mean, that's a win because I can spend hours trying to get tickets. So I'm happy with that. And we've got them, so we're going to the game. So my son's going to be beside himself when he gets home from school because he really wants to go to the Newcastle game. So yeah, anyway, I'm trying to convince myself that I feel better. I mean, I probably do feel better than I did last week. I keep getting these awful waves of nausea, really, really bad. But I had that before my illness. I think it is worse at the moment, but I did have them before. I really do think it's this tamoxifen. I'm sure I've got a different brand. I know I said that last week, but I'm sure I have. Anyway, it's really kind of affected my appetite, this illness. So I haven't had anything to eat yet. But I do think I should eat something. I'm not even that hungry, but I do feel a bit nauseous. So I'm going to make some breakfast. Well, 10 to 11 breakfast. So probably a breakfast stroke lunch. Although what tends to happen is when I start eating, I then get hungry and have to eat more and more. So we'll see. But anyway, I'm going to start off with breakfast. I really hope you can hear me over the washing machine. I can't wait another 30 minutes for it to finish to have breakfast. So I'm going to make porridge again. You've seen this before, but now I am properly sinning it because I'm back on Slimming World, so I can check the sins for sure. So, check the sins for sure. I've got some porridge oats. These are a healthy extra B choice, so you can have 40 grams of those as a healthy extra B. So I'll have 40 grams. And I'm also going to have 1 tablespoon of the Linwood's cold milled flaxseed. I have just scanned this pack and it's 2 tablespoons of this as a healthy extra B or 5 sins. So I'm going to have 1 level tablespoon and I'm going to sin it at 2.5 sins. I'm going to have some of the Outpro no sugars oat milk. I'm going to use about 130 mils of that. You can have 325 mils as 1 healthy extra A. So I'll just take 130 mils out of my healthy extra A. Then I'll use a little bit of cold water. I'm going to top it with some frozen cherries, my absolute favourite, about 150 grams of the Fage Total 0% yogurt, that's sin-free, and I'm going to top it with some cinnamon. Bear in mind I can't taste anything at the moment, so I am going to be generous with the cinnamon. I love cinnamon anyway, but yeah, so that's going to be breakfast. And here we have the finished porridge. So I've got the healthy extra beet oats, 40 grams, 2.5 sins of flaxseed for 1 level tablespoon. The cherries are free and the yogurt is free. And then I've got the cinnamon on top. I add the yogurt for protein, basically, to keep me on track with protein levels. This yogurt is particularly good for protein. It's just over, I think it's like 10.3 grams of protein per 100 grams. So that will give me 15 grams of protein in this. A couple of ideas for you. I do like this time of year, and I might do this in December, I do like making like mince pie porridge. So get some mince meat, sin that, stir that through, and it's a bit like a mince pie flavour. Or you could get yourself a bit of a festive spice like this one and pop that in your porridge. I bet that would be really lovely. You could add some jam. Jam is quite low in sins actually, so that's a good shout. But yeah, I've just gone with cinnamon on top of mine today. So that is today's breakfast. Oh my God, it is freezing. It is actually freezing. What's happened to the weather? I mean, I know it's November, but I hadn't switched my heating on until the weekend. The weather had been really mild. Well, where we live it was anyway. And sorry about all the mess in the background, by the way. That's just my real life. But it's so cold. It was 4 degrees when I went to Tesco's this morning I think I left home about 20 past 8. And I don't know what it is out there now, but I'm freezing. I think I'm going to have some sofa time today because I just want to feel well again. Honestly, I do feel like a walk might do me good though, because I've not really been out for a couple of days because I worked at home at the weekend. So my nighttime job, I wish I could, do you know what? I've had so many people ask me about what I do for a job. I can't say without giving away exactly where I work. So it's really difficult because I can't tell you what I do for a job, but basically I have 2 jobs within the same team. So I work during the day as a manager, and I've been there forever, half my life actually. 21 years I've been employed there, and I'm 42, so literally half my life. But I also have a second job as well to make my hours up, because I can't work full time in my day job because I don't have anyone to help me with the boys, and I can't afford to pay for out of school club because it's really expensive. So basically I have a part-time contract now with my day job, and then to get some more money in, I have an out of hours job as well, but for the same team, because we never close, so we're open all year round, every day, every hour of the day. So I work out of hours, not as a manager, basically. So that just gives me like almost like full-time. It's basically full-time. It's about 3 hours off full-time hours. So, but to make that up, I have to do nighttime shifts or weekend hours to get the hours in, because obviously I'm at work during the day apart from Mondays. So Mondays is my day off. Sometimes I work Monday night, but today I'm free as a bird. And it is a bit of a I need to get well day, to be honest. I've got such a lovely week coming up, so I really hope, like tomorrow, Tuesday, I'm back in the office, and then I'm at work tomorrow night. But then I've got Wednesday, Thursday, normal days in the office. Friday I've got annual leave. I'm so excited to have an extra day off this week. My husband and I have both got the day off. We're going to go and do some Chrissy shopping. I'm really needing to get started because, oh boy, have I got a busy Christmas. Like, I started off saying, you may even remember, I think I said it in a vlog, like, I'm gonna treat Christmas as a bit of because I thought I'd be working a lot over Christmas, and I was gonna treat it as a bit of a like slow, quiet sort of time, and then go a bit crazy at New Year. But that's flipped on its head, and now I've got 13 people here for Christmas Day, which I love. I can't wait. I mean, how fun. I've got 2 of my best friends and loads of family. And yeah, it will just be so lovely. And also my niece and nephew will be here. They're the same age as my children, so they all get along really well. So I'm going to make them like a bit of a den upstairs. I'm going to put the TV from our bedroom into their bedroom, make a bit of a den, put the switch up there, basically, move them out of the way so that there's enough seats for everyone. And yeah, but it's gone. And then, so that's Christmas Day. I'm working Christmas Eve, so it's not like I've got a huge amount of prep time either. And then Boxing Day, I might work. I'm not sure. There's some hours that need covering, and I am happy to do it, but I need to just work that out around seeing my sister and her family. So yeah, but then on the 28th, which is the Saturday, I've got a house full again. What have I got? I think I've got about 9 people over. It's family that we don't see very often at all, actually. Every few months, maybe a couple of times a year, we get to see our family from Essex, which is crazy because they're not even very far away, but busy lives and all that. So yeah, I've got them all over on the 28th. Just crazy. But I'm really looking forward to it. It's just that I need to get prepped because I don't know how to cook a roast dinner for 4 of us, yet alone 13 of us. So anyway, I've gone off on a Christmas tangent, but I cannot wait to get Chrissy shopping on Friday, but I really want to feel better for that. And then Saturday and Sunday, I don't have any work. No work at all. I'm so happy about that because, well, what a weekend, what a weekend I could have if I'm well. So Operation Get Well is underway. But Ipswich play Man United on Sunday. Like I said, we don't have tickets, and so we're more than likely going to be watching it on the TV, but I'm still holding out hope that I'm going to get tickets, and that would be awesome because, no work all weekend, football game on Sunday, Saturday, I'm going to make a curry on Saturday, and I'm going to feel like we're having a proper takeaway because I don't have to rush to work like I have the last 2 Saturdays. Anyway, I came here to tell you I was going to have coffee. I'm going to have another coffee. I'm really enjoying this one, the Clipper Organic Instant Coffee. I think I showed this a few months ago and said, I don't like this coffee, but actually, because I've started having black coffee, this is actually, this is my go-to now. So I've got this one, and I've got the decaf version as well. So I don't know which one to have. I think I'm going to have the full calf. Try and boost me up. I need to take some vitamins, taking my vitamin D, and at some point today I'm probably going to take some magnesium because you might remember if you've been watching a while, that I was struggling with low mood, and I think I remember saying that it improved when I was taking magnesium because my breast care nurse told me to take it. And then it kind of dwindled off, and so I've started taking it again. I've got quite a lot of these Wild Nutrition ones left from my previous order, so yeah, I'm taking magnesium as well to try and see if that helps, and I think it is helping. Anyway, yeah, coffee time. So I've just hung all of the washing up, that's all done. I'm now on the sofa, I'm under the blanket because it is flipping freezing, and I've got a black coffee here, which is probably cold now. I'm just going to watch a bit of TV and just chill for a bit, I think. Oh my goodness, I thought I would just pop to Next to take a load of parcels back that I've been collecting over the last week or so. And I've been buying Christmas presents for people and been ordering like multiple sizes to just kind of make sure I get the right one. So I thought I would just group them together because I had a few deliveries last week and then bring them all back in one go. I thought, I'll just pop to Next. Then I can run into Boots, which is opposite, and get a COVID test because I don't know, I feel like I need to take a COVID test. So, but oh my goodness, there's no such thing as popping anywhere, is there? This time of year, this has just reminded me that the Christmas chaos is beginning because this car park is crammed to the rafters. Like, I'm at the back of the car park. It is Ramo. I never have a problem getting a space in here unless it's a weekend when I don't really come here ever, unless I have to. But geez, it is ram. So I've squeezed into this tiny little space. And yeah, I'm just gonna run in now, have a look at what all the hype's about. Right, so got the goods, got myself a COVID test. Could not be bothered to look around next. They look like they've got some lovely things in though. It was very, very sparkly, which is right up my street. I think I might come on an evening when it's, you know, it's quieter and I'm feeling a bit more. I'm definitely ill if I can't be bothered to browse around next. That's my kind of guide for how ill I am. Anyway, cars are waiting for my space. That's how nutty it is around here. So I'm gonna get going home. So I'm back now. What a mission that was. Remind me not to go during the day to Next ever again, at this time of year at least. Anyway, so my COVID test is all clear. That's good. I mean, I did take one last week. That was clear. It could have like gone positive and negative within that week, but I don't think it's COVID. I think it's just a really nasty virus. And at the same time as that last week, I got my, I want to say my time of the month, but it's not actually every month for me because of the medication. So it was my first one in 3 months. It's 87 days, this one. And so, yeah, that absolutely battered me. And then I also did something to my neck whilst I was asleep. I don't sleep very well at that time anyway. And I'm not sure what's been going on, but I've really hurt this side of my neck. So I can turn my head today. I can turn it to there. Whereas Friday, I couldn't turn it at all. And I was literally at work and I was like this. And when like people were coming to speak to me, they were like, are you okay? You're not moving very well. Anyway, I'm going to make another coffee, I think. I'm going to have a decaf this time because I've had 2 black coffees today. I'm going to make an oat milk coffee. So you can have 325 mils of this as one healthy extra A choice on Slimming World. I've had 130, so I've got a little bit left. So I'm going to use probably about 80 mils of this with my decaf clipper coffee. I'm also going to have a pear. I picked these up in my Tesco's shop this morning. They're meant to be ripe and ready. This does feel quite firm, to be fair. It doesn't feel particularly soft, but it's the softest of them all. So I'm going to have that. And then I'll see how I feel after that as to whether I have anything else to eat. I'm not sure yet, but it's quite possible. I'm starting to get a bit peckish now. So last night I made this bean lentil concoction. I call it a vegetarian chili, but basically I put in here some lentils that were left over in the fridge that needed using up. So some green lentils that I'd used out of the tin for another meal, just had some left. Then I put a tin of black beans, a tin of red kidney beans, and a tin of chopped tomatoes, a carton of passata. I've also added in there a red pepper, some red onion and some peas, and literally just cooked it up. So essentially it's a bit like a chili but without the mince, and it's just purely store cupboard staples. And I do this quite a lot at the end of the week because I have run out of the fresh stuff, and it's great to have something I can throw together. Stops me going in the shops and it tastes really good. So I've seasoned it really well. I've put garlic, pepper, oregano, smoked paprika, chili powder. Yeah, and it's really good. So for my dinner tonight, I'm just going to reheat it and have some leftovers. And I'm not sure what I'm going to put with it yet. I'm now going to have a look. I've just put a cauliflower in the oven to roast. So yeah, I'll show you when I've worked out what I'm going to have with it and when it's all done. And here is my dinner all done. So I've got to be quick because I've got a very noisy household. You will hear my cat. She's meowing for her dinner. So I've got the bean mixture. I've got the pasta, some pasta. I've got some broccoli, carrots and some roasted cauliflower under there. And I've also got a healthy extra A portion of cheese on top, which is 30 grams of cheddar. And that is going to be tonight's dinner. Okay, so much time has gone by now and I've been upstairs reading with my children and having a shower, and I've got my gingerbread Christmas hoodie on. It is so warm. Never too early, right? Don't judge me. So because it's so cold. It's 4 degrees outside. It's meant to be -2 tomorrow. So that's something to look forward to. But yeah, so I am going to settle down in a minute for I'm a Celeb. Anyone else watching that? It is my absolute favourite. I love I'm a Celeb. And yeah, so I'm gonna settle down in a moment with a hot drink to watch that. I think I'm gonna continue as I mean to go on, and I'm gonna have a cherry hot chocolate. It is 2 sins for 11 grams, so I will weigh out 11 grams, and I'm just gonna use it until it's all gone. I much prefer the praline one, or even just the plain Belgian chocolate one, but the Options hot chocolates to me are by far the best hot chocolates. And I know it's not great, it will spike my blood sugar, and you know, I know all of that, but it's just hot chocolate season and I really fancy one. So I'm going to make one of these and that'll be it. I'm not going to have any more food today. So yeah, that's going to be my day. So I'm feeling really good about things. I'm feeling really positive. I feel like I'm going in the right direction, and yeah, I hope you are having a great week. Thank you as always so much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye guys.